What's good, people? I'm going to make this video as quick as possible because I don't have time to push out content this week, hopefully next week. I got my hands on Creed Centaurus, and I saw something in this community from the Decant frauds. I don't even call them reviewers anymore. They're really frauds who sit here and cry about it. The bottle doesn't matter. It's the juice. I don't need a full bottle. If the bottle doesn't matter, why does every one of your thumbnail have the bottle in it? If the bottle doesn't matter, why does every video have the picture of the bottle pasted in the corner, but the bottle doesn't matter, right? If the bottle doesn't matter, why are you down there in your basement with a bunch of shelvings and fancy lights, behind you with the bottles? Because you don't have shelves lit up of these. You have bottles. Forgive me, you're not on the sales floor at Macy's. You're kind of making content for collectors, and yes, they care about the bottles. That's why when you spend $400, Creed puts it in this, and not just a giant version of this. They put those pictures in the thumbnail because they're frauds. They're clickbaiting you. If they were honest, it would be a picture of them in the thumbnail like this with the decant. They won't do that. They won't even spend time with the fragrance to give you an honest assessment of it. Because that's what a review is, by the way. It's a formal assessment of a product. It's not only for the consumer, it's for the artist, so that they can adapt and make changes. When you're a reviewer, and let me just call out a name here, which I think has a great nose and a great knowledge. It's a damn shame he does this. Throw out a name, Redolescence, who only reviews stuff he likes. If it's only stuff you like, at that point you're not a reviewer. You're kind of a pitchman. You're more of an enthusiast. That's what an enthusiast does, which is fine. But you're not really a reviewer at that point. You would never find Siskel and Ebert back in the 80s. I only watch movies that I like. Because being a reviewer has a responsibility. That's why I'm not a reviewer. That's why I'm very careful to not put review in my videos, but it doesn't matter because the bar has been set so low. This generation has just never seen actual reviews, so they think what they see on TikTok, and they think they see guys like me just talking about what they're wearing. They think those are reviews. They're not. I promise you they're not. I'm very careful because I don't feel the desperate need for views or attention. I'm really just sharing my experience and voicing my opinion, which I wish they were just honest about because that's what they're doing. That's why they cry about, why can't I buy a decant and talk about it? Who said you can't? But then again, why is your video not titled, Me Trying a Decant of Louis Vuitton? It's called Full Review. The only thing fool about their reviews is that they're full of shit when they're talking. And what inspired this is this Creed, when I seen a bunch of idiots with almost no experience in Creed fragrances other than the few decants they've gotten, probably only worn once anyways. A full bottle really wouldn't matter at that point. I have 14 Creeds, and some of those with different batch variations. So while I'm not an expert like a Ramsey, I do have some experience with it. So when an idiot comes on here saying it smells like bubblegum, even before I smell it, I just know he's wrong. But I do give it a chance first and try it, and almost enraged when I smelled this fragrance. No, it doesn't smell like bubblegum. No, it doesn't smell like Spice Bomb Extreme. No, it doesn't smell like infrared. It smells like none of those. It smells like those. To say that would be like, this is an aquatic, this is cool water, and it smells like Bodacia the Victorious because they're both, aquatic. Oh, I guess so does this. This smells like Bodacia the Victorious. They're both aquatic. It's stupidity. They're in the same genre, but they don't smell the same. It's a Creed, for crying out loud. Anybody who's with experience with Creed can, before they even smell it, they could tell you some of the things I could tell you, like, it's got the signature Creed ambergris and musks that is in every damn near every fragrance. I haven't tried much of the women's fragrances, but every fragrance. Yes, there's tobacco in it. It's not the same tobacco as the Spice Bomb. It's much nicer. There's vanilla in it. There's benzoin. One of those Spice Bombs has geranium. A heavy dose of it anyways, enough for me to compare it. One of them has like this cumin body odor smell to it. One of them has a heavy dose of cardamom, like I believe this has in it. But the bottom line is these people are equal parts stupid and lazy. And all they want to do is rush out and be the first rather than be any good. So to them, they can fuck all the way off and they can shove a decant in their pee hole. Don't let these idiots fool you. Try it for yourself because they honestly don't know what they're talking about.